Someone may try to rationalize and say, well, so long as nothing physical happens, there's nothing wrong with it. Another commonly stated expression is, it's all right to look so long as you don't touch. But that is not right. The Bible teaches that Yahuwah is concerned not only about our actions, but also with our hearts. Matthew 5:28. Job said, I have made a covenant with my eyes. Why then should I look upon a young woman? Job 31:1. Job understood it would be wrong to even look at a woman in a lustful manner. This matter of properly clothing ourselves is certainly important, and the world is quite confused about it. So here are some considerations to help guide us in knowing how we should dress. What does Yahuwah's law say? Sometimes people will say, the Bible doesn't really tell us how to dress ourselves. That is not true. The Bible does tell us. Let's begin in Genesis 2:25, where the Bible says about Adam and Eve. They were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. Why were they not ashamed? Because they were not aware of the fact they were naked. After they ate of the forbidden fruit, Adam's and Eve's eyes were opened, and they were made aware of their condition. They sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons, or as the New King James Version says, coverings. This word means a girdle or a loincloth. One version states they covered themselves around the hips. What is very interesting is that the clothing they made was apparently not according to Yahuwah's standards. Also for Adam and his wife, the Elohim Yahuwah made tunics of skin and clothed them. This word for tunic means a long shirt-like garment. Strong's Concordance even gives the definition as a robe. It was a garment that began at the shoulders and flowed down like a long shirt. Adam and Eve had made themselves loin coverings, but Yahuwah made them robes and clothed them. The implication seems to be that they were not sufficiently covered by the fig leaves alone. Notice also, when Yahuwah came into the garden, Adam said, I was naked and hid myself. He had on fig leaves, but he still refers to himself as being naked. And Yahuwah did not argue with him. Yahuwah simply replied with, who told you that you were naked?